in that quiet, uncomfortable way where you realize the version of you that's showing up every day is not fully you anymore. Hi guys, this is Dhanushri and welcome. Oh my god, I'm saying this after a long time. I am more excited to shoot this video than to have a new year altogether, but that being said, I'm here to kind of start over. So before we get into the video, I just want to say this, that lately I've been feeling a little disconnected from myself, and not in a dramatic way, not in everything's falling kind of way, but in that quiet, uncomfortable way where you realize that the version of you that's showing up every day is not fully you anymore. And I think a lot of us are here. This video wasn't planned in a rush. I took a lot of time and I watched a lot of videos. I've been sitting with this feeling now, and instead of pretending that everything is fine or doing the new year, new me kind of thing, I just wanted to pause and talk and sit with my thoughts. So I thought, while we do that, you all can be here too, and I could take you along. This is just me being honest about where I am and where I'm trying to be. If you're feeling a little lost, behind, confused, or disconnected from yourself, this video is for you. I'm calling this video series In My Becoming Era because clearly I'm not in the arrived era yet. Basically, I'm not in everything is sorted era. I am very much in the middle, still learning, still unlearning, still figuring out who I am in this season of life. And I didn't want to show up only when things look put together. I wanted to document the becoming, the in-between, the unsure, the messy bit, but intentional parts. This series is me choosing progress over performance. One thing that I've realized recently is we overuse the word reinvention. We think reinvention is new routine, new aesthetic, new city, new life, new personality, but here's the truth nobody likes to admit. You can change everything externally and still internally feel stuck. On the other hand, refinement sounds boring, like you are settling and not changing enough. But refinement does not mean staying the same, and reinvention does not always mean burning your life down. So the question I've been asking myself is, do I need to reinvent or do I need to refine? Because as we grow older, we do not start over once. We do it multiple times. We do it in our careers, our routines, our habits, our relationships, our friendships, even in how we see ourselves. And maturity is knowing which one you need right now. This part changed everything for me. Instead of being overwhelmed by fixing my whole life, I did a very honest life audit. And if you're watching this, I would really recommend you to do it later. No pressure to do it as of now, but yeah, just rate various areas of your life. I personally take work / career, environment, where and how you live, relationships like friends, family, romantic, and health and habits, mental, physical, and emotional. And be honest, not harsh, just honest, because one low area silently affects everything else. For me, I realized something important is some areas of my life are actually okay and they don't need like an overhaul, they need refinement. But there are few areas where I've clearly outgrown of the old version, and those need reinvention. And that clarity alone brought me a lot of relief. But not everything needs to be fixed at once. So let's talk about refinement, because this is where most of us are actually at. Refinement is the season when nothing is wrong, but things are not tight anymore. Your routines worked, but you stopped honoring them. Your discipline existed, but it got loose. Your standards slipped, not because you're lazy, but because life happened. For me, refinement looks like asking uncomfortable questions. Where have I gotten inconsistent? Where am I avoiding effort? Where am I letting things slide because it's fine? and I say this gently, you didn't come so far for things to slowly fall apart. Refinement does not require a vision board, it requires self-respect. It's small but powerful actions like showing up on time again, fixing your sleep, moving your body, going back to basics, that once actually worked for you. No over planning, no waiting for motivation, just tightening it up. This part was emotional for me to accept. Every season of the life comes with a new normal, and the mistake we make is to live like the old version of ourselves in the new season. We miss who we are, we miss the old energy, old friendships, old routines that felt easier. But change does not mean failure, it means evolution. Some friendships don't fit the same anymore. Work doesn't feel the same anymore. Even creativity changes. And instead of forcing things like they used to feel like, I am learning to ask, what does this season need from me? Not what's aesthetic, not what looks good online, but what's honest. Now let's talk about reinvention. Reinvention isn't exciting at first. It's heavy, it's confusing, and it feels like the chaos before clarity. I just want to say this clearly, impulsive reinvention is dangerous. Quitting everything, burning bridges, making emotional decisions without a plan is not growth, that's avoidance. I believe in changing your life, but I also believe in doing it responsibly. Reinvention requires planning financially, emotionally, mentally, physically for that matter. It requires patience and honesty and humility, because you are becoming a beginner again in some areas, and that's uncomfortable. But sometimes that discomfort is exactly what tells you this version no longer fits. All of this made me realize something really important. I can't go in 2026 casually. For me, 2026 isn't about aesthetics anymore. It's not about glow ups and perfect routines that magically is going to make me feel like a new person. It's not going to happen. It's about becoming somebody I trust, someone consistent, someone grounded. So my plan for 2026 is simple but intentional. Refine what already works, reinvent what no longer fits you, and to stop forcing myself in the versions that I've outgrown. And no, I don't have it all figured out, but I finally know the direction. I'm not filming this as one of those motivational videos. I want to document this season honestly, and the habits, the mindset shifts, the resistance, the progress, everything. So if you're in the similar space, questioning, evolving, quietly rebuilding, you are more than welcome to join along. If this resonated with you, I'd genuinely love to know which season are you in, whether it's refinement or whether it's reinvention. And thanks for being here, thanks for listening, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video, which is a part 2 of this series that I'm doing called In My Becoming Era, where I take along this journey with you guys so you can actually hold me accountable for some things in life. And I'm so sorry for the lights changing. Abhi actually the sun is setting down and there's a lot of light change happening. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I really genuinely hope that this kind of helped you in some or the other way, even like a tiny teeny bit. And yeah, let me know how did you like this video, what do you think about this, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.